Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
And the Westview Warriors go to 25-3 on the year. Troy Neely wins his second state championship.
Hostetler.
Oh, tough move by Scott Hostetler. Bounce pass to Rensberger. And he puts it in off the glass. Now he'll pump it up from the left side and hit.
We'll get the scrap. That's trouble when you find Yoder that wide open.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to exciting Westview Warrior basketball, streaming live at LaguanaMedia.com. This is Jerry Hostetler along with Dan Byler. Tonight we're back at Westview High School, where Westview will host the Goshen Redhawks. The Redhawks, under the direction of third-year head coach Michael Wolford, will bring an 8-10 record into tonight's game. Goshen brings momentum to the Westview hardwood with 3 straight wins, their latest victory coming on Tuesday night down at LaPorte. Westview is on a win streak as well, reeling off 12 consecutive wins, starting with Hamilton back on January 4th. And their most recent coming against Gary Roosevelt in a pickup game on Wednesday night here at Westview. That game being scheduled after the Wawasee weather cancellation, and there were no plans for a makeup game for that game. So we have Goshen, a Class A 4A team, and Westview, a Class A 2A team, both trying to keep their respective winning streaks alive. Should be a great ball game tonight. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following business sponsors: the Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana, by Mike's Automotive Service in Topeka, also by May Funeral Home in LaGrange, and Height Body Auto Body in LaGrange, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, and Topeka Pharmacy, as well as Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana, also by Jerry Standard in Middlebury, the Hometown Treasure. Also, Yoder Insurance in Shipshewana, Quality Floor in Topeka, Frontline Auto Tech in Shipshewana, and Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, as well as Troyer's Saddlery in Shipshewana. And our halftime trivia contest is brought to you each and every game by Shipshe Pizza. Our individual sponsors are Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, Tim and Donna Height, Jerry and Fran Hostetler, Josiah and Candace Parker, Jim and Liz Stump, Tim and Kim Taylor, and Roger and Esther Winger. And I'll be back to talk to head coach Rob Yoder of the Westview Warriors right after this 30-second timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
We're back at Westview with head coach Rob Yoder of the Westview Warriors. And, Rob, you're on a roll here. You won that pickup game, I guess you call it, the other night against Gary Roosevelt. You come in with a 12-game winning streak tonight. You've got to feel pretty good about where your team is at this point in time in the year going into the sectional here in a couple of weeks.
I think that we are definitely getting production out of a lot of places. Our bench is playing just so much better than they did at the beginning of the year, so much more consistent, so much more productive. And I think that all of us are just becoming more consistent. We're healthy, and so we feel pretty good where we're at. And obviously we want to always play better and improve in some areas, but we're making some strides right now, and hopefully in a couple weeks we're going to be real sharp.
All right. I'm getting a lot of questions on how this game came up with Gary Roosevelt like that at the last minute. That was pretty fast work.
Yeah, well, Wawasee did not want to play on Tuesday night, and they didn't want to make it up, and so we kind of wanted to play. Our kids like to play, and so we went through real quick and seen who didn't have a full schedule, and maybe who wasn't playing the night before, the night after that. And Gary Roosevelt came up, and originally we said we would go to their place. They've been here once already this year, but their school is under some fixing because of when it was 40 below. They had a bunch of pipes break, and so they are not in their school right now. So we agreed to play here and share the gate, and then they came and played us, and we're really grateful for them just to come and give us a game, and also what they bring to the table is really good for us because their speed and quickness is really good for us to play against as we move forward going into the sectional time.
Well, tonight you've got the Goshen Redhawks now that are a 4A school and should give you some competition tonight. What do you look for in Goshen?
Well, we feel like they're really a good team, and they're on a good roll themselves. They won 3 in a row and won at LaPorte the other night, Tuesday night, I believe it was, Tuesday or Wednesday. So they're playing well, and Robinson and Revore, they've been around and good. Those 3 guys are experienced, good players for them. They know what's going on. They know what they're trying to do, and they can execute it. And then they're guys that are a little newer to the varsity, are playing more minutes than they have in the past. They just continue to get better. So we know we'll have to play really well to have a chance to win it at the end, and hopefully we can do that.
Are they more perimeter oriented as far as shooting's concerned? Do they have that inside game too? They've got a couple of guys that are 6'5", I think.
I think Roar is really an interior player, and I think that Robinson is athletic enough he can go about wherever he wants. But those 2 guys together kind of really anchor down the inside offensively, maybe and defensively for them. And then there's a lot of perimeter players that can both shoot it and drive it. So when you give too much help inside, they can spread you out and make you pay a little bit on the perimeter.
What about the guys health-wise? Anybody nicked up or sick?
We are in really good shape. We have been sick for a few weeks, it seems like now. It just kind of went through us, and almost like it came back around and went through us again. And we are in really good shape. We're not injured. We're not sick. And so we feel very fortunate right now.
Well, good. What about the starting lineup? I assume it'll be the same.
Yeah, we'll start our senior. We'll start 4 seniors: Nick, Elijah, Dennis, Josh, and Charlie, a junior.
Okay. Good luck tonight, Rob.
Thank you.
That was Rob Yoder, head basketball coach of Westview. We'll be back with more from Westview High School as we get set for the Goshen Redhawks Westview Warrior game right after this 60-second timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
basketball action tonight. The Westview Warriors meeting the Goshen Redhawks. And Dan, before we talk more about tonight's varsity game, come on in and pass along some of that information from our win tonight against, or with the JV.
Yeah, the JV, they started off pretty well. We got up by 5 early on, and then we allowed them to score the last 7 in the first quarter. So we were actually outscored 13-11 at the end of the first quarter. But then over the next 2 quarters, we outscored them 27-8. And at one point, we had an 18-point run when they didn't score. That was to finish out the third quarter going into the fourth. And so the final quarter was 11-11 again. But yeah, Westview ended up with 49-32. And from about halfway through the second quarter on, Westview had a pretty commanding lead. Had 3 guys in double figures, one almost. Lyndon Miller had 11. Tim Brandenberger had 11, including a 3-pointer. I don't know if I've seen him hit a 3-pointer before or even take one. So that was sort of cool to see. Caleb Corey had 10, and Mason Yoder 9. Drew Miller had 4, and then Luke Miller and Ben Burkett both had 2 to round out the scoring for Westview. So a pretty solid game overall. Good game for the young Warriors. But I thought Goshen held right with us in that first quarter, but then in the we're about halfway through the second quarter, Westview got on a just took off and never looked back. Yeah. So, and we honored the senior athletes at the halftime of the JV game here tonight. So there was a little bit of a break there between those between the half. Good to have you along tonight from Westview. As we wind down the season, I can't believe that we have 2 more regular season games after tonight. That's it, yeah. Fremont next Tuesday, and then we travel over to Dunlap to take on the Concord Minutemen next Friday night in McEwen Gym. Of course, the Fremont game is, if we win that, which we assume we should, will give us an undefeated regular season in the conference. That's been pretty rare. It has been. Especially do that and win the conference tournament, but they have a really high chance of doing that this year. A couple things that's happened over the last couple games. It's brought up some names from the past. I know Josh is working his way up. Actually, we had 4 guys working their way up through the top. Well, they're all in the top 30 now in Westview all-time scoring history. Josh is tied now at number 30 with Cliff Thompson, who is a 69 graduate. Right. And I'm sorry, he passed Cliff Thompson the other night, and he's now tied with Adam Bontrager, who, of course, was a part of that 0-0 team. And Nick had passed Andrew Yoder, who just graduated a couple years ago at West Noble, and then passed Jeff Carpenter of 78 and Dave Troyer 87 the other night versus Gary. And at the top there, though, the other 2 guys, they have a ways to go to catch up with their necks because the gaps seem to get bigger. Brad Esch is next for Charlie. Yeah. Charlie, yeah. And we're going to pause now for our national anthem.
O'er the river.
high school singer tonight. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem. And was that Lauren?
Lauren, or was it her sister?
I think it was her sister.
I think it was her sister, and I'm blanking out on her name right now.
So it's Lauren Reedseker's sister.
Yeah, Ryan and Jody's other daughter.
Right. Sorry, we'll get her name here. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups as they come out. First of all, for Goshen, Drew Hogan, a 5'8" freshman, starts at one of the guards. Joseph Good, a 6'2" senior, number 22. Eric Newell, I should say, 5'10" senior, next out, number 24. Number 32 is Porter Revoir, a 6'5" senior. Rounding out the lineup for the Goshen Redhawks, Bryant Robinson, a 6'4" senior, and he's their leading scorer, averaging 16.2 points per game. And now for the Warriors, starting all seniors but Charlie tonight. One of the guards will be Dennis Wingard, number 3, 5'11" senior. Dennis averaging 2.5 points per game. Charlie, 6'5" junior. Charlie Yoder averaging 22.8 points per game. Elijah Hales, another senior, 6'4", averaging 15.3 points per game. One of the forwards, Josh Hostetler, a 6'1" senior. Josh averaging 9 points per game coming in. And rounding out the lineup for the Warriors, 6'5" senior Nick Runsberger, averaging 9.2 points per game. Once again, the JV final tonight. Westview a winner, 49-32, as we get set for basketball, varsity style. The Goshen Redhawks and the Westview Warriors, and Dan's getting the crowd pumped up with his whistle. So we can make an official announcement on the singer tonight, thanks to Justin Geigley and Jill Hom, the music director, choir director here at Westview. It was Lauren Reedseker, so beautiful job again by Lauren. Charlie going up against Bryant Robinson and is chased down by Wingard. He'll get it to Charlie out front. Left side it'll go to Wingard, now to Rensberger. So Westview with the ball first. Wingard on the wing, gets to Charlie up top. Back to Dennis. Looks like Goshen's, are they man or, let's see, yeah, they're man.
Yeah, but they're sagging way off of Dennis.
They are, aren't they? Hales with it now.
He might need to hit a 3 just to make him honest.
Right, he's perfectly capable of doing that. Rensberger, they're giving him plenty of room too. Now down low to Charlie, double team down there. Charlie pulls it out, gets it to Rensberger, fakes the 3 and then gives back to Charlie. He'll put up a long 3 and it's going to be off the back of the iron. Good offensive board temporarily there for Rensberger. He loses it and it's picked up by Drew Hogan of Goshen. Hogan, just a freshman. He'll get it off to Bryant Robinson. He'll swing it to Revoir, now left side to Good. Now back up top, it'll come to Newell. He drives it right side. Pass goes to Hogan. Hogan into the paint, puts it up, misses too hard off the glass. Good defense by Dennis Wingard. Hales with it for Westview. Elijah drives, puts it up, and he can't get it to go in. Goes out of bounds, last touch by Westview. It'll be Goshen ball underneath the Westview basket.
A nice drive, just could not get it to stick in there, did it?
No, just couldn't get the roll. With the ball is Hogan. He advances it across the timeline. Bounce passes it right side to go to Newell. Newell down low to Revoir. Right back to Newell. His long 3 is good. Eric Newell, first points of this ball game. Goshen with a lead, 3-zip. Josh in the baseline. His shot's short. Good defense that time by Eric Newell. Newell brings it up, picks up his dribble, looking for help, gets it to Hogan. Hogan goes left side to Good. Now down low to Revoir. Right side, it'll go to Hogan. Hogan down the baseline. It's cut off by Wingard. Revar with a shot, and he hits.
Well, they're certainly feeling it right now.
They are.
So we've seen that happen before.
Definitely.
The guys don't get rattled usually, so.
No, this team does not get intimidated by deficits. Yep. Jump put good off the baseline for Rensberger. 5-2, Goshen with the lead and the basketball. Across the timeline is Hogan. He'll go left side to Good. Right back up top, it'll go to Newell. Newell goes right side to Hogan again. Back to Good, they'll work it around left side to Newell. Robinson comes way out. He drives around Charlie, loses his balance, and goes out of bounds.
One of those plays where he's flying out of bounds, tried to throw it back in, but he couldn't get control of the ball before he stepped out,
right.
I think.
Yeah, he got that right foot on the baseline out of bounds. 5-2, Westview trailing, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Hales drives it, gets cut off. Rensberger, backdoor to Wingard, and Dennis puts it in. Westview back within one now, 5-4.
And that was definitely one of those cases where his man had dropped off to double team.
We'll take advantage of that if they give it to us. Shot short on the 3 attempt by Robinson. He can shoot those. He can make those as well. We know he can shoot them. Shot for the baseline, good by Rensberger. So Nick gives the Warriors the lead at 6-5 for the first time tonight. 4:05 to go in the quarter. Newell, bounce pass down low. Charlie with those long arms gets in and gets fouled after the steal.
It's going to be the first foul called tonight, and it's going to be on Robinson for Goshen.
Dennis Wingard brings it into Charlie Yoder. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. And we've reeled off, what, 6 straight, I guess?
Yes.
Rensberger again, and this time in and out. Rebound is pulled down by Newell. Newell up court in a hurry, stops, goes right side to Hogan. Hogan with Josh on him, down to Revoir. Revoir outside to Hogan. Now he'll go left side to Newell. Newell drives, runs into trouble, gives it back to Bryant. Bryant, another shot from outside is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Rensberger, and back come the Warriors, a chance to extend their lead. Yoder to Hales. Hales fakes the shot, gives out to Rensberger. His jumper is good from the baseline. I think he kind of likes those baseline jumpers tonight, Dan.
I think he does.
8-5, Westview has scored 8 straight points, and Goshen's head coach Michael Wolford wants to talk it over. 3:04 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years. Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
Goshen with the basketball after the timeout. Good with it. He'll go right side to the new face of the lineup, Beck, I believe. Yeah, or Kane. Long 3 is good by Joseph Good. His first points of the ball game, and we're tied at 8. Rensberger to Charlie. Backs up, takes the 2, and it's going to be short. Good block out by Joseph Good. Goshen has the basketball. Hogan up to Kane. Kane from the left wing pulls it out front on the dribble. We go left side with it to Good. Good down low to Revar. He drives on Rensberger, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Jordan Schrock, who's just checked into the ball game for the Warriors. Hales goes right side to Josh. He'll put up a quick 3, misses. And Revar pulls it off the glass. He'll give it to Hogan. Hogan drives on Schrock, then pulls up. To go to Newell, now out front, or to go to Kane. Kane goes right side with it to Hogan, now to Revoir. Hogan drives the lane, deflected out of bounds by Charlie. It'll be Goshen's basketball as Bryant comes back, Bryant Robinson comes back in, and Eric Newell will catch a break.
Yeah, certainly getting a lot of shots, just not getting very many to drop right now.
8-8 ball game. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Bryant Robinson, good anticipation by Josh to intercept that pass. Jordan Schrock. He'll go to Josh. Down low to Elijah. Back out, it'll come to Jordan. To Nick, now to Charlie. Back to Hales, right side to Schrock. Schrock to Yoder. He drives it into the paint, puts it up off the glass and got it. First 2 of the night for Charlie, and it gives the Warriors a 10-8 lead. 60 seconds to go in the opening quarter. With the ball, Hogan gives it to Bryant Robinson. He'll go right side with it, now down low to Revoir. He'll put it up off the glass and got it to go this time. Back to a tie ball game at 10. Hales out front, goes to Josh. Now to Jordan Schrock, bounce passes it to Charlie. Charlie drives the baseline, up and good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, beautiful, quick first step, went right around his man, and then the guy coming over to help fouled.
That's one of the fastest moves, quickest moves I've seen Charlie make this year. Beautiful move on the baseline. He totally blew him away.
Just went right by him.
Right.
So that foul is going to be called on Kane, his first, team second.
Kane comes out, back into the ball game is Newell. Charlie completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 5 points now for Charlie, 13 for his team, the Warriors, and 10 for the Goshen Redhawks. Drew Hogan with it. We go right side to Good. Good back to Hogan. Hogan gives it to Robinson. Back to Hogan. Westview's brought their defense out a little bit further. They try to cut down on the 3s. Now Charlie defending them way out front. Beautiful defense that time by the Warriors as they cause the turnover.
Yeah, that pressure when you come up on them all of a sudden, switching out of that man, I think it messes teams up. They're like, wait a minute, what are they doing? That's not man.
And that gives the Warriors a chance to get the last shot here in the quarter. Hale puts it. Oh, that would have been a beautiful play. It was a beautiful play, but the basket just wouldn't fall. So we've played the first 8 minutes of basketball here in the Goshen Redhawk Westview Warrior battle. 13-10 Westview after the first quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
And we're back, getting ready for the second quarter here at Westview. The Warriors winning the first quarter 13-10. Go ahead, Dan.
We just need to make sure we let people know that was Lauren Rieksecker singing. And we've been informed that she has been selected. She's going to get to sing at the 3A Girls State Championship game. She's going to get to sing the national anthem.
It's a great honor for Lauren Rieksecker. Congratulations. Revar with it down low. He'll get it to Good. Good drives the baseline, puts it up. Boy, how many shots have they missed like that tonight?
Yeah, quite a few.
Beautiful move on the baseline, but couldn't finish. Hales with it, picks up his dribble, goes outside to Jordan Schrock. He'll get it to Rensberger. Down low, Hales left wide open. We have a charging foul that's going to be called.
Saying he pushed off to get open.
Right.
Yeah. It's one of those, they do that all the time, but that time his man fell down, so he gets called for it.
Bob Neff, the veteran official from LaGrange, made that call, and he's joined by another LaGrange County native, Blaine Meeks, and the referee crew tonight.
The other one's Wes Yoder, I think.
That's right. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. I should remember that. He's a Yoder. I'm not sure where Wes lives.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Charlie blocked that shot out of bounds.
Charlie has a lot of blocks this year. I don't have the exact total, I don't believe. We might with the Westview stats. Robinson, he'll go to Newell. Newell with Josh Hostetler on him, goes to Hogan, now down low to Revoir. Hogan now with a three, and he hits. First three of the night for Hogan. Goshen has three of their players with trays tonight. Newell, Good, and now Hogan.
Yeah, all but 4 of their points coming from behind the arc.
Right. Tied up at 13 again. Charlie double team, gets it up over Bryant, has it partially blocked, and he gets it in this time. Robinson at 6'5", or 6'4", they list him. Charlie now at 6'5". They look pretty comparable in size. Charlie got away with one there, I think, but he did get a lot of the ball. Goshen wanted to reach in foul. Newell down to Revoir. Oh, it's blocked by Charlie, but this time he gets called for the foul.
Yeah, so I guess that got away with one, then he gets called for one. So is that what they call karma?
Yeah, exactly.
That's his first, and it'll be Goshen's first trip to the line tonight.
Porter Revoir hits his free throw, the first free throw tonight for Goshen. He has 5, 15-14. And now in and out, still 15-14. Westview with the lead and the basketball, 6:15 to go in the half. Don't forget, we'll be giving away a pizza at halftime. Shot inside by Hales is good, and he's fouled.
A nice, just power-up move. Foul's going to be called on Good, his first, team's third. Dennis coming back in, and Drew Litweiler checking in for the first time tonight. Josh will get his first rest as I guess Jordan went back out.
First 2 points of the game for Elijah. And he hits his free throw. Westview with a 4-point lead now at 18-14. Putting on a little pressure. Hogan. As Goshen tries to cross the timeline to get it to Revoir. Left side, Robinson with 3. Well short, but gets his own rebound. Comes right back to him, and he puts it in for the baseline. And we've held him down pretty well. That was his first 2 of the night. Coming in with a little over 16 points per game average. And we have a pushing foul, I should say, on Robinson underneath for Goshen.
Seemed a little bit ticky-tack compared to what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Win some, lose some, I guess. So looks like he's going to come out with 2 fouls. Still 5:38 to go here in the first half. Kane comes back in for the Red Hawks.
Hales lobs it into Yoder. He'll back it up behind the free throw line. Shot's no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Revoir. He'll get it to Hogan. Hogan hands it off to Newell. Newell goes to Good. In the corner to Hogan. He'll try to drive on Dennis, can't do it. He'll pull it out front. Good. Down to Newell. Newell drives on Drew Litweiler, and he's fouled on a bump. They're really starting to call it close now.
Yeah, they are. So that'll be Drew's first, third on Westview.
Inbounding will be Joseph Good, 6'2" senior. He'll get it into Hogan. Hogan has it knocked away. Chasing it down is Kane. He'll get it back to Hogan. Hogan out front to Good. He'll swing it around left side to Kane. Now down low to Revoir, and he throws it away.
I think that was an anticipated play. He thought his guy was going to be there. He threw it without even looking.
Johnny on the spot in the audience over there was Dick Hostetler. Used to play here at Westview.
Saved the ball, huh?
Yeah, he saved it. 18-16 is our score. Westview with the lead and the ball. Dennis way out front. Goes left side to Elijah. Bounce pass knocked away and out of bounds into the hands of Dean Christner.
I'm pretty impressed with this freshman Hogan. He's only 5'8". He's pretty muscular and he plays well.
He's their point guard.
Yeah.
Brings the ball up and Rensberger will pop it from beyond the free throw line. Misses. Comes out to Newell on a rebound. Newell will get it to Hogan. Yeah, Hogan doesn't play like a freshman.
I would say he's played a bit of basketball already in his life.
It certainly looks that way. Kane to Hogan. Hogan to the free throw line, picks up his dribble and gives off to Newell. Newell goes right side to Kane. Kane bounce passes it left side to Good. Good drives the baseline, puts it up off the glass too hard. Revoir in there. Could have called it over the back on him, and now we have a whistle and a foul's called on Joseph Good. Second foul on Joseph Good.
So it looks like he might be getting Jera, I guess it's pronounced Jera Byler comes in.
Played a lot in the JV game.
Played a lot in the JV game, and coming back in is Robinson as well. He's coming back in with the 2 fouls. Coming in for Newell.
Yoder across the timeline for the Warriors. We'll go to Rensberger. Yoder gets the handoff. Back to Rensberger. Now to Dennis Wingard.
Still, the only shot Dennis has taken was on a layup.
Rensberger takes a shot from the baseline. I think he's kind of feeling it tonight, especially from that point. 8 now for Nick, all baseline jumpers. Westview with a 4-point lead. Nearing the 3-minute mark in the first half. Hogan goes right side to Byler. Byler to Kane. Swinging around to Hogan. Robinson, Hogan, he'll launch a 3, and it's way off the mark. Charlie grabs it. Yoder down to the baseline and pulls it out to Drew Litweiler. Hales now, gives it to Rensberger. They'll hit Charlie. They're covering us up around the perimeter. I have to give them credit for that. Charlie did get that 1-3. No, he hasn't hit a 3 yet.
No,
he put one up, but it didn't go in. Oh, nice pass by Hales down to Dennis Wingard. That was behind his ear.
He just threw it back over his head. Nobody saw it coming. Dennis did, but
wow.
That was fun.
30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. And we're back at Westview. Maybe not as much as a dunk, but that kind of brought the crowd to their feet. That pass behind the head.
Yes, it did. Like
Elijah Hales down to Dennis Wingard, breaking to the basket. 22-16 now, Westview up by 6. And Goshen wanted to talk things over after that to squelch the momentum a little bit. Bounce pass down low to Ravar. He gets it out to Robinson. He'll swing it all the way around. Back to Ravar. Tries to make the move. He's double teamed and triple teamed, then forced it up. Didn't even come close, and Yoder with a rebound. Back come the Warriors. Hales. Bounce pass down low to Rensberger. They're starting to come out on him a little bit on those jump shots.
Yeah, well, if you make 4 out of 6, you're probably better.
That kind of wakes him up a little bit. Shot by Hales is good. A deep 3 for Elijah. First 3 of the night for the Warriors. 25-16. Westview up 9. Hogan now with it. 1:15 to go in the first half. They go left side to Good. Down low to Robinson. Has it knocked away, but they're going to get Charlie with
I'm not sure.
a foul.
Charlie or Dennis. Dennis, yep. That'd be his first, team 4th, and Byler and Hostetler. Byler for the Red Hawks and Hostetler for the Warriors. Waiting to check in.
Sounds like a broadcast team.
It does, doesn't it? We're just going to check in instead
of...
Didn't even think about it. Love it.
Robinson hits his free throw. Second one is good. Back in now is Austin Kane. (25-18) Westview. 66 seconds to go in this first half. Hales with it. Bounce pass down low to Yoder. Rensberger from the free throw line. He hits. He's just popping them tonight. We've seen him pass those shots up so much this year, Dan.
Yeah, this year he has. But last year he seemed to take more of those.
Right.
He missed the first 3 games of the season after surgery on his knee, and I mean, maybe it just took this long for him to really start feeling comfortable with that shot again.
Could be. It's like Goshen will be content to try to get the last shot of the quarter of the half. With the ball is Kane. Charlie on him. Hogan now in the center circle. Dennis Wingard guarding him. Under 10 seconds. We're down to 8. 5 seconds now on Hogan.
That was interesting because Dennis dropped off of him just before that 5-second call, and we still had somebody guarding him, but it was Nick.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he'd got there, he just was a little late blowing the whistle.
Maybe so. Hales, Rensberger, 3! Oh, it's no good, but Charlie tips it in.
Counted it.
They counted, yep.
Should I just call that an assist?
Oh, my goodness. I loved it when Rensberger, and it looked like it was, you know, it had the looks of being good, but didn't quite go, but it was a good pass to Charlie nonetheless. Our score at halftime, Westview 29, Goshen 18. Dan, it's time to give away a pizza.
We have a halftime trivia, Shipshe Pizza halftime pizza giveaway trivia contest. Shipshe Pizza located on State Road 5 North in Shipshewana. So the winner of tonight's contest, as always, will receive a certificate for a free large one-topping pizza from Shipshe Pizza. Text your answer to 260-463-6505. That's 260-463-6505. So tonight's Shipshe Pizza trivia question is, what happened at the 141 mark of the final quarter of the Prairie Heights game on February 8th? For only the 3rd time in Westview High School boys basketball history. So again, at the 141 mark of the game against Prairie Heights on February 8th, something happened for only the 3rd time in Westview High School boys basketball history. Text that answer to 260-463-6505. We'll take a short break. We'll be back to give away a pizza and to look at halftime stats. This is Westview Warrior Basketball on LaguanaMedia.com.
What makes this place a special? Community. That's just short, sweet, but it's community. We've got parents that are supportive of schools, they're supportive of their kids, they're supportive of the teachers. And that makes this place really special. I'm not sure that 100% of everybody is going to always agree on that's what's best for kids. But you do what you believe is best for kids. And you do that every day. And you don't have to worry about what are the powers to be going to say, or what's going to happen, or are we going to have a population revolt or something. No. And our results bear it out. I mean, we're right there. We're turning out students that are accomplishing all kinds of stuff. You know, we've never had a low expectation for students here. Winning is a goal. Nobody says, my goal is to finish last. We have good programs in drama. We have great programs in music. We have great programs in being servants for the community. Test-wise, man, we're right on top. We're right on top. In the area, in the state, we're way up there. Whether they go from here into the workforce, whether they go from here into business, whether they go from here to college and graduate school and med school, don't figure we're done. We're not done. We got to go be the best, and that still doesn't end because you can still be a little better. We're on to what matters more, and that's, where do our kids finish? Where do they finish in life? I don't care about the ball game. Where do they finish in life? And I think we're doing a pretty darn good job.
Back here at Westview High School. Okay, so we've got a few guesses. Not very many people are guessing here tonight on the trivia question. Maybe I'll give you a bit more of a hint. So the question was, there was something that happened at the 141 mark of the game the other night against Prairie Heights, and it's only the third time it's happened in Westview boys basketball history here at Westview. I will tell you, it was a record, or it was a scoring thing. There's only been the other two times it happened in the 1971-72 season, and it happened again in the 1988-89 season.
That should give them a big hint.
It might give you a bit of a hint there. So, happened in the 71-72 season, happened again in the 88-89 season. So we'll take a look at some halftime stats here, and we'll get back to that trivia question in a minute. Okay, taking a look at halftime scoring. First for the visiting Redhawks. They're being led right now by senior Porter Revoir. He has 5 points, a couple of twos, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Bryant Robinson. He's hit a 2 and a couple free throws. Then 3 points apiece for 3 different players that all hit a three-pointer. One would be Joseph Good, senior Joseph Good, senior Eric Newell, and freshman Drew Hogan to round out the scoring for the Red Hawks. Westview being led right now with 9 points, I believe, from Charlie Yoder. He had a tough time getting started, but he ended up getting 5 right at the end of the first quarter, and then he added 4 more in the second quarter. Elijah Hales has 6 points. I'm sorry, you know what? I need to back up. That's not right. Nick Rensberger is our leading scorer right now. He has 10. Yep. He's hit 5 of 7 from 2-point range, and then he did try that. Okay, we had a guess come in that was almost right, but not quite. So it
got
has
all
to do
excited,
with
but it wasn't quite the right answer.
Mark Almassi he's on the right track, but not quite right. So go ahead and keep guessing there. So 10 points for Rensberger, 9 for Charlie, 6 for Hales, and 4 for Dennis Wingard. So yeah, that rounds out the scoring for Westview right now. So they have a 29-16 lead at halftime. So up by 13, not a real high scoring game so far. Westview with an 11-10 rebounding advantage. And interestingly, out of our 11 rebounds, I've got Charlie down for 6 of them, including a couple offensive boards. And he often gets some rebounds, but he's not often our leading rebounder, I don't think. So Westview is 2 for 2 from the stripe. The Red Hawks are 3 of 4. 4 fouls whistled on Westview and 5 on the Red Hawks so far. So not a whole lot else.
And no more.
Sorry, I'm looking at.
Yeah, no more guesses.
Okay, Jonas, right. You're closest so far, but still not quite right. Jonas Miller guessed. I don't know if I should say what he guessed. Maybe I'll get. All right, I'll throw it out there. Jonas's guess is not quite right. He guessed that a player scored 500 points. So yeah. And now Crystal Hart guessed. Oh, Crystal Hart gets it. She guessed that Charlie scored 500 points in a season and said, or would it be because he's a junior?
There you go.
That is correct. The only other persons to do it, to score 500 points in a season, were Gary Yoder in his junior season, 71-72, and then Ryan Yoder did it his junior season, which, what did I say, it was 88-89. So Charlie, when he hit a free throw at that 141 mark, he hit 500, and then he hit another free throw and went to 501. So, and actually right now, Charlie has passed Gary Yoder's record for junior, scoring as a junior. Gary had 524, and Charlie's up to, what is he up to?
Well, after
yes, 525 plus 9, so 534. Yep. But Ryan Yoder, he's got a little way to chase him yet. He's at 570 as a junior. So congratulations, Crystal Hart. 500 points as a junior in one season.
Charlie having a spectacular high school career so far. And it is hard to get that kid out of a ball game, I tell you. He doesn't want to come out. Doesn't foul out that much.
And he plays.
Yeah, he plays
almost
hard,
all the time. Yeah,
plays hard.
So to not foul out.
Right.
So yeah, it's a good athlete.
29-18 is our score at halftime. Just about ready to start the second half, and the ball will belong to Westview, it looks like, to begin the second half. Both teams in their huddle. Michael Wolford, the coach of Goshen, in his 3rd year with the Red Hawks. 34-33 record.
So it looks like the turnovers, you got some stats here from Ryan Yoder, not the Ryan Yoder we were just talking about. So 6 turnovers for the Red Hawks, 1 for us. Assists, 4 for them, 9 for us.
Westview inbounding as Dennis Wingard gets it into Hales. Rensberger, elbow right side. He'll go to Yoder. Left side now to go to Wingard. Rensberger. Inside pass. Hits Josh. He'll put it up and score.
And that'll be his first points tonight.
31-18 Westview. Half a minute into the 3rd quarter. With the ball is Newell. He'll cross court it to Hogan. Now down low to Revoir. Out to Hogan. Hogan bounce passes it to Good. Good looks down low, can't hit Revoir, so he gets it to Hogan. Bounce pass to Bryant. Robinson. Robinson puts it up and can't get it to go. Hales skies for the rebound and pulls it out of there and brings it up. Josh right back to Hales. Hales pulls it out on the wing. Gives to Rensberger, fakes the shot. Gets it back out to Hales out front. Knocked away, but Elijah grabs it.
It knocked it loose and ran away. He didn't even see he knocked it loose.
Charlie drives, misses. Revoir backed up, and now we have a held ball. And it's going to be Goshen basketball on the alternating possessions. Inbounding will be Eric Newell. He'll get it into the freshman Drew Hogan. Bounces it back to Newell. To Good, back to Hogan, back to Newell. Hogan with a 2. Rather, that was Newell. Misses. Quick, fast break. Oh, Dennis can't convert. Now quickly back the other way is Hogan. He'll pull it out to Newell, now to Good. Good drives it into the lane. Shot partially blocked, it looked like. Hales with the rebound. The quick pass to Charlie. Down to Josh for 3. Oh, yeah, it did go in.
Spun around, hit the backboard, and then went in.
Another timeout called by Goshen with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. It's Westview 34 and Goshen 18. We'll be back with more from Westview right after this 60-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years. Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
Goshen will inbound underneath the Westview basket after the timeout. Westview off to a 5-0 run here in the third quarter.
All by Josh,
right,
who hadn't scored to that point.
That's right. A 3 and a regular field goal. Good on the wing, goes to Hogan. Hogan bounce passes it to Good, or to Newell. Back to Good now. Robinson with a 3. That's going to be way off the mark. On a rebound, Josh Hostetler to Yoder. Yoder to Hales. Back to Yoder. Rensberger, Hostetler, winger. They'll swing it down in the corner to Yoder. Boy, winger left wide open.
It's like, come on, Dennis, it's senior night. Take that shot.
Hales with a shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Revoir. He'll give it to Hogan. Hogan to Newell, now to Good. To Revoir, now right side to go to Newell. It's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay in the hands of Goshen.
Josh got his hand on that pass that time.
Good brings it into Hogan. Back to Good now, and he's bumped by Hales.
That'll be his second first on Westview for the half. Jordan coming in for Nick.
Joseph Good getting set to inbound for Goshen. He'll get it into Hogan. And Hogan will swing it back out front. Bounce passes it back to Good. Good goes to Newell. Newell to Hogan. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Hogan tries to get the bounce pass in down low to Bryant Robinson, and it's deflected out of bounds. Good defense by Dennis Wingard.
Looked a little like pinball there.
Yeah, it did.
Off of Goshen, off of Westview, off of Goshen, off of Westview.
Yeah. Ended up hitting Westview last before it crossed the out-of-bounds line, so Goshen stays in possession of the pumpkin. And now Charlie fouls as Robinson drove toward the basket.
He'll pick up his second. That'll put Robinson at the line. He hit 2 earlier in the game.
We're holding him down really well tonight. 16-point average. He only has 4 so far, and we're halfway through the third quarter. And it's a free throw. Robinson's second shot, and manages to
did them both the same way, off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and in.
Charlie, top of the circle. He'll go to Josh. Lifts it inside of Hales. Hales has it deflected, almost went in the basket. Goshen comes away with it. Hogan hands it off to Newell, not a good, back to Newell. Hogan in the corner. Bounce pass to Ravar. Boy, he doesn't face up to the basket. He gets up in the air and then he turns. And reach-in foul is going to be called on Robinson.
That'll be his third. Mason Yoder set to check in for Westview, coming in for Dennis. Swap a senior for a freshman for a senior there.
Josh Ostetler from Mason, now to Elijah Hales. And now we have a hold down low. Oh, that's going to go against Robinson.
That's his fourth. Austin Caden coming in. I'm assuming it's for him.
Robinson will come out, yep.
Definitely giving up a little height there. 5'10" coming in for 6'4".
Hales will inbound for Westview. He'll get it into Charlie. Bounce pass low to Elijah. Now we have a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Elijah on a chicken wing.
Wow. The second one he's got called on him offensively tonight.
14-point lead for the Warriors. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. With the ball is Kane. He'll get it into the hands of Good. Now down low it'll come. Ravar has it rejected by Yoder and it goes out of bounds. And it's going to belong to Westview.
Charlie says, I don't think so. So Hales does come out, as does Jordan again. Litweiler and Rensberger came back in.
Rensberger at the free throw line. Gives it up to Mason, right back to Nick. Now to Drew Litweiler. Drew gets it to Charlie Yoder, now to Rensberger. He'll hand it off to the freshman Mason Yoder. Now back to Charlie. Charlie misses a shot. Rebound, Rensberger, he'll put it back up, no good. Ravar pulls down the rebound. With the ball is Good, gets it into Ravar, and this time he hits. Josh Ostetler to Rensberger. Nick hands it off to Charlie. Back out front, over come to Mason. Mason Yoder gets it to Litweiler. Drew puts it on the floor once and gives it to Charlie. Now to Nick Rensberger. And a foul's going to be called on Drew.
Another offensive foul.
Second foul on Drew tonight. Both of them were about the same type of fouls.
And that's the 4th team foul now on Westview.
Goshen chasing 12, 34-22, Westview. Ball kicked, so it'll stay in the hands of Goshen.
So we'd scored the first 5 points of the quarter, and since then Goshen scored 4. Only a minute 43 left in the quarter. Not a whole lot of points scored by either team.
Been a defensive battle and some missed shots as well. Hogan gets it out front to Kane. He'll swing it around. Now down to Revoir. He'll put it up too hard off the glass. Gets deflected away, but Kane chases it down. Newell goes right side to Hogan for 3, and he hits. A few of those, and Goshen's right back in it.
Yeah.
34-25. Under double-digit lead now for Westview. 65 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Litweiler with it. To Josh Hostetler. He feeds Yoder coming down the lane. He'll put it up, miss the shot, gets his own rebound, then he's fouled. He's fouled by Kane, who came in there hard.
They're saying it was on the floor, so not a shooting foul. Only the 3rd on the Red Hawks for the half. 2nd on Kane. Dennis comes back in for Mason.
Dennis Wingard will inbound for the Warriors. He'll get it into Charlie. Inside a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Westview by 9. Josh with it. He'll give it to Nick. Now right side will come to Dennis. Dennis to Charlie. Now to Drew. Westview looks like they'll be content to just spread it out and take this last shot.
Down to under 30 seconds, so certainly yes now. Just not get an offensive foul here while we're doing this.
Now they're coming out and putting some pressure on us. Josh Hostetler gets it to Nick. Now back out. Will come to Charlie. Charlie is bumped. They're going to give the foul to Good.
He's trying to railroad him out of bounds. That'll be his 3rd. Still only 4 on the Red Hawks. New face in the game, Zach Barker, a 6'4" junior, comes in.
Joseph Good comes to the bench. 8 seconds to go. Charlie's being double teamed. He'll get it to Rensberger. Now back to Charlie with 3 seconds. He'll force it up and be fouled. Nope, a traveling call is going to be called on Charlie. With 1.4 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Good right back in for offensive purposes, and as is Robinson.
I don't think they're going to try to lob it into anybody.
Almost looks like they're going to.
Maybe so. That's about the only way they're going to score, unless Hogan, he'll put it up. Boy, that was close. Hit the back of the rim and down. So we played 3 quarters now from Westview. Ball game's tightening up a bit. Westview still with a 9-point lead, 34-25 after 3. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Westview will inbound to begin the fourth quarter. Leading by 9, 34-25. Josh Ostetler with it. He'll get it to Hales. Both teams have been in a man-to-man pretty much the entire ball game. Drew Litweiler on the baseline. Now Hales right back to, and he's fouled by Hogan from behind.
That'll be his first. 5 on the Red Hawks. Hey, I said Red Hawks without saying, having to stop myself.
Good job. I don't think any of us have said Redskins yet.
No, we've started it several times.
I just did, yeah. Exactly. Shot by Hales, no good. Rebound good. He'll get it to Hogan. So Goshen a chance to cut that lead down even further. Goshen outscored at 7-5 in the third quarter. All our points being scored by Josh Ostetler.
Early in that quarter.
Right, it was very early. Ball thrown out of bounds, we'll take that.
It looks like he just chucked it out of bounds.
Litweiler gets it into Yoder, and Yoder crosses a time strike. We go to Hales. Hales now to Josh Ostetler. Josh to Charlie. Now to Hales. Hales lobs it down low to Josh. Can't get the roll, and then he's fouled. A frustration foul by Josh.
That'll be his first 5 on Westview.
Both teams have been a bit anemic offensively. I'd say maybe more than a bit the last quarter and a couple minutes here.
Total of 12 points between them.
Good, lobs it into Revar. He's blocked by Litweiler. Beautiful block, and he misses the shot off the rebound. And Westview comes back with it. Great defense by Drew. Drew left open for a 3, but he'll drive it to the hole, puts it up, can't get it to go, and Revar pulls it off the glass. Hogan now with the ball. Tries to hand it off, stolen by Josh. Josh drives it, has it knocked away by Newell on a foul and a reach in.
It's going to be Newell's first 6 on the Red Hawks now.
Charlie will inbound it. Underneath the Westview basket, off to the right. He'll get it into Hales, back to Charlie in the corner, drives the baseline, dishes it to Rensberger. Litweiler, Josh, and now Yoder. Back to Hales out front. Rensberger at the elbow. He'll give down to Charlie on the baseline. He'll put it up, missed the shot, and that's good up in the air, couldn't get it. Josh Ostetler's 3 is good. (37-25) is our score. Westview by 12. 5:43 to go in this ball game. A little shaky here right next to us, Dan.
When their head coach is telling some of the kids to stop yelling.
That's where that kind of broke my concentration. I wanted to see what was going on, but 5:43 to go in the ball game. 37-25 Westview. Timeout called by Goshen. We'll keep it right here for this timeout.
So yeah, we were 1 of 7 and 0 for 1 from 2-point and 3-point respectively there in the the third. That's not right. We made 1 of 2 from the free throw 3-point line last time because Josh hit 1 of each. So we are 2 of 6 overall from 3-point range. They're 4 of 9. But yeah, that second quarter, they were 2 of 9, and we were also 2 of 9. Both teams were 2 of 9. The difference being they shot some free throws.
And Josh has all our points in the last quarter and whatever.
Oh, you're right. He's
8 points.
Well, he's the whole half.
Yeah, that's
Josh,
right.
The only one that scored this half. 2 threes and a 2.
37-25, 12-point lead by Westview thanks to Josh Ostetler.
And he had a steal in the middle of that too.
That's true. Hogan gets it left side to Good. Down low to Robinson. He'll go up against Charlie. Can't get it to go. And the rebound's pulled down by Nick Rensberger. Nick gets it to Charlie. He'll trot it across the timeline, give off to Hales. Left side to Litweiler. Litweiler goes to Hostetler. Now to Rensberger and Hales. 5:15 to go in this ball game. Westview by 12. Hales with good on him. Gets it out front to Josh Hostetler. Now Rensberger, Litweiler. Down low to Charlie on the baseline. He drives. Wide open, puts it up and in. 10 now for Charlie.
I think it's 11. He made one free throw.
Robinson goes to Newell in the corner, and he hits a three. That's his second three tonight. 39-28. And a foul's called on Robinson.
And he just fouled out. I think that's making the Red Hawks fans less than pleased.
Yes.
And they will be shooting one on the bonus now. That was the 7th foul on the Red Hawks. So Nick will be shooting free throws. We've only been to the line twice. Both on the after having made a bucket. Charlie had made a free throw in the first period that way, and then Hales did in the second period.
Shot by Nick, won't go off the back of the iron.
Now, if they'd let him shoot that from the baseline.
True. 15 feet off the baseline, and it would have gone. Kane swings it around to Good. Good out front to Hogan. Hogan to Newell, now in the corner to Kane. Kane will get it to Hogan. Bounce pass down low to Revoir. He'll go out front to Kane. Kane drives, gives out to Revoir. His shot to the baseline, good. He has 9, 39-30, back under a 10-point lead now for Westview. Not at 9, 3:54 to go. Litweiler gets it to Yoder. He'll drive on Kane, puts it up, scores.
And how'd they get to 30? They hit a 3 and a 2. Or was that last shot a 3 as well? No, that wasn't.
No, that wasn't. That was Revoir off the baseline. Yeah,
oh, maybe. I have it wrong here. They had 25 at the end of the quarter, not 24. Okay.
Hogan goes left side to Newell, back to Hogan. 11-point lead for Westview. Driving is Newell. He'll put it up too hard off the glass. Rebound, Rensberger. He'll get it to Hales. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Hales goes to Josh Hostetler, not a Litweiler. We'll swing it around to Yoder. Yoder to Rensberger, back to Hales. Down low, Charlie, and we have a whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Goshen.
They're recognizing a bit of a mismatch there with Kane trying to guard Charlie. So he picks up his third, and that'll be the 8th team foul. Barker back in. I wonder if this is going to be an offensive-defensive swap going on here. Put him in earlier when they didn't want guys picking up fouls on defense.
Yeah, Charlie with that matchup was just taking advantage of it. He hits his second free throw tonight. He has 14 now. And now 15. 43-30, Westview by 13. 2:50 to go in the ball game. Revoir. And now we have a whistle on Westview underneath. That's going to go against Rensberger.
It'll be his first, I think. Yeah,
I think so.
It'll be the 6th foul as a team. So he's shooting free throws both ways now after this on any fouls.
Good looking to inbound, and it's tipped and stolen by Hales. He was running out of time, I think. Good panicked a little bit. Hales with it, goes left side to Litweiler. Drew puts it on the floor and gives off to Josh Hostetler, back to Hales. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Looks like we're going to kill some clock here. Litweiler to Josh. Hales out front. Good coming out on him. So Hales will take advantage of it. Drives it toward the hole, puts it up and in. What a drive by the senior. Another timeout called by Goshen with 2:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Westview 45, Goshen 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Well, as you can see on screen there, a little bit of a discrepancy between the timeouts left over between the two teams.
Yeah.
Westview was still all 5 of theirs, and
I didn't think we'd had one the whole night.
Goshen's used all theirs.
So they're done. And I doubt if Rob's going to take one unless he wants to get some guys in the ball game late in the game. 45-30 Goshen with the basketball with just 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Rivard takes it down the lane, puts it up, misses. Rensberger with a rebound. Charlie drives it, then pulls it out. He'll go to Hales. Hales drives it and then pulls it out. We're just going to try to kill the rest of the clock here if we can. Minute 35 to go. Yoder holding out front. Number 5 out there is Zach Barker, a 6'4" junior. Litweiler. Now Charlie. Ticking down toward the 1 minute mark. 60 seconds to go in the ball game.
Doesn't look like Goshen's interested in fouling.
No, I think Wolford told him not to. Rensberger hits a 100% shot underneath on the layup. And Nick now at 12. And that's his first 2.5, I guess.
Yes,
right?
it is.
47-30, Westview by 17. 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview should pick up their 13th consecutive win.
Another turnover.
Some of the crowd starting to get a head start on the traffic.
Looks like they're willing to let us just hold the ball.
Yep. And Westview will defeat the Goshen Redhawks tonight. With this win, it pulls Westview to 20-4 now in the season. What a season this has been for the Westview Warriors. All their losses coming against 4A teams. 47-30 is our final score. Westview defeating the Goshen Redhawks tonight. Dan will be back to take a look at scoring and stats right after this timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
And we're back here at Westview High School wrapping up another win for the Westview Warriors. 20 wins on the season now, 20-4. Taking a look at individual scoring first for the visiting Red Hawks, led by senior Porter Revoir with 9 points tonight. He got all those on regular buckets, and he was 1 for 2 from the stripe. 6 points for 3 different players. That would be Eric Newell. He hit 2 threes. Bryant Robinson also had 6, but he got his on 4 free throws. He was 4 for 4 from the line and a regular bucket. And then the freshman Drew Hogan also hit 2 threes tonight. So he had 6 points, and then 3 points for Joseph Good, also from a three-pointer. They actually had 5 three-pointers, so exactly half of their points coming from behind the arc tonight, 15 out of their 30. Wow. Westview being led tonight by Charlie Yoder, 15 points. So a bit below his average there, I think, but in any case, he was still our leader. 12 points for Nick Rensberger. Josh Hostelver with 8, all in the second half, and he scored the first 8 points of the half, including all our points in the third quarter. We only scored 5 points in the third quarter. Others scoring, Elijah Hales had 8, and Dennis Wingard rounded out with 4 for tonight. So Westview had 17 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive, so 23 rebounds altogether. The visiting Red Hawks had 14 and 4, so 18, so out-rebounded them by 5. And Charlie, I don't show that he got any rebounds in the fourth quarter, but he was on track for a double-double tonight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rebounds I have him down for. So almost a double-double, and 4 of those were offensive boards for Charlie, so a good game there. Westview was 4 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. The only miss was the front end of a 1-and-1 in the fourth period. And the Red Hawks were 5 of 6, so not a whole lot of free throws shot tonight, only 11. Both teams only missing 1 free throw. Looking at the assists, Westview 13 assists, 8 for the Red Hawks, 10 turnovers for the Red Hawks, 5 for Westview, and Westview ended up with 3 block shots, 2 for Charlie and 1 for Drew Litweiler. Those were the only blocks in the game tonight. Looking at the scoring percentages, Westview just shot a whole lot more shots than what the Red Hawks did. We took 40 shots from the field, 33 from inside the arc, made 16 of them, so just a tick under 50% there. If we'd have made 16 and a half, we'd have been right at 50%. And then also just under 50%, 3 of 7 from three-point range, so 19 of 40, just a little bit below 50% overall. The Red Hawks were actually 5 of 10 from three-point range, according to what I have here, 50%, but only 5 of 21 inside the arc. So just barely 26, 27%. Yeah. So not a great percentage there. So, but overall, Westview was up by 3 at the end of the first quarter. There was one lead change. That was when we took our first lead, 6-5. And then they tied it up 3 times after that at 8, 10, and again at 13. And that 13 was right at the beginning of the second quarter where they hit a 3-pointer to tie it up. And then we just sort of pulled away from there. So outscored them 16-8 in the second. We did get outscored in the third quarter, 5-7, and then we outscored them 13-5 in the final stanza there.
So overall, a pretty good ball game for the Warriors. Although I was looking back at our scores this year, that's one of the lowest scoring games that we've had. Our lowest was 43 twice, once against Prairie Heights in a win, and then the other one was at Center Grove in that Newcastle game over Christmas break. We scored 43, and then we scored 47 against Warsaw. So
that when we beat Prairie Heights with only 43,
right.
The other team scored 30.
Exactly.
Very similar to tonight's game, 45-30.
47-30,
oh,
right?
Yeah, that's right. It was. At one point it was 45, but we did get another couple points at the end.
Okay, JV was victorious tonight as well, 49-32. The varsity 47-30 over Goshen. Westview now 20-4 on the season as we go into another conference game next week against Fremont, our last conference game of the year. And then, of course, we'll finish up a week from tonight over at Concord High School for the regular season.
Right. And I guess one more thing here. We had talked at the beginning of the game that Charlie was getting close to Brad Aish, graduated in '86. He needed 12 to tie him tonight. He scored 15. So Charlie has moved up to number 6 now. So there's only just one player in between Charlie and Elijah at this point. And that would be Chandler Aspie. So, Charlie's not very far from him either. So it could well be that we have the number 4 and 5 spot here shortly. Elijah's still got 100 and some points to go to catch Ryan Yoder.
All right, that brings you up to date on this. It's been exciting because we've had a lot of players to follow this year, down to Josh and then all the way up to Charlie.
Yeah, so. Well, I remember a number of years ago when we had Seth Wagler and Dominique Neely and see who all was it? There was about 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. Justin Jancy, 3 or 4 of them that were right up. Yeah, we did the same thing. We could watch them working their way up there. Yeah, and it's neat to see. Just see, as they pass those guys, certainly not anything to be ashamed of for those guys, but it's neat to just see those names come up again.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, that was, I remember him playing. And
all right, that's going to do it for tonight. We want to thank our cameraman, Eric Hart, our engineer, Justin Geigley, and Dan, thanks for stepping in tonight for Jamie.
Poor Jamie had to be, on a cruise
somewhere?
Yeah,
the poor guy. I feel really sorry for him. Tonight's streaming broadcast of Westview Warrior basketball has been brought to you by the following business sponsors: the Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana, by Mike's Automotive Service in Topeka, by May Funeral Home in LaGrange, also by Hyde Auto Body in LaGrange, by Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware Store, as well as Topeka Pharmacy, Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, and Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana, also by Jerry Standard in Middlebury. Also by the Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance in Shipshewana, by Quality Floor in Topeka, Frontline Auto Tech in Shipshewana, Yoder Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and our halftime trivia contest is brought to you by Shipshe Pizza. And congratulations to our winner tonight,
Crystal Hart.
Crystal Hart. Our individual sponsors were Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, Tim and Donna Height, Jerry and Fran Hostetler, Josiah and Candace Parker, Jim and Liz Stump, Tim and Kim Taylor, and Roger and Esther Winger. That'll do it for tonight. We'll see you Tuesday, hopefully at the ball game. If not, join us right here on LaGuanaMedia.com. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night, everyone.